Hey, how's it going? And today we're going to cover two quick things. The first one is how to use an Anim notify to signal the end of an animation event. And then we're also going to show how to cast to an animation blueprint. So to get started with this, I'm just in the third person template. And we're going to go into characters here. We're going to mannequin. We're going to go to animation. And what I'm going to do is when the third person player character lands on the ground, that's going to be the triggering event. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here to the land animation sequence. Let me dock this up top. And all we have to do is you'll see there's a notify track here. And then we can code things to happen at a certain point in the animation. Let me stop that from going. So just once I'm on that track, I'm going to right click, add notify, go to new notify, and I'm just going to call this has landed, like that. And then you'll see the notify comes in here, and I can just drag it to pretty much to the end there, or I can put it right there, right at the end of the animation, and just go ahead and save that. So now I have this notify here. Then what I can do is I can go into the animation blueprint for Quinn here, and I should be able to see that notify. So if I right click and go add notify, you'll see it. There's all these event notifies. There's some that are already there, and here's the one I just made. And what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to print out a string, and I'm just going to say print, has landed. Okay, and now let's say this will print out on the string, and this is confined within this animation blueprint. But what if I wanted to communicate with another blueprint that this event has occurred? Well, I can just create an event dispatcher right here, and I'll just leave it called new event dispatcher. Just click and drag over here, and we'll go call. So we'll also call out an event dispatch here that the character has landed. Okay, and so now if we go into the blueprint third person, which is our player character here, now what we want to do is get that event dispatcher event. So I wasn't aware of this, but we get the character mesh here, and then off of here we search for get anim instance here, like that. And once we have this, then we can get a connection to the, well, actually what I can do is just come up here and go cast to APB Quinn right here, and then this can go in as the object right there, and this comes in over here. And once I have that connection established, then I can drag off of here and go assign binding to the new event dispatcher. So now I've got this connection to that call event, and here I can just print a string here too, and go print string, and just go got it, like that, and go compile and save. And this came up because in an upcoming tutorial I'm going to show you how we can press keyboard buttons to trigger animations to happen, but then we need to know when we're working in the animation blueprint when the animation has ended. So that's what you can use the anim notifies for, to trigger your logic in your animation blueprint that the animation has actually ended. That way you don't have to code in a certain amount of time. You can just use the anim notifies to signal that the animation has ended, and then it can go back into an idle state or something like that. So anyway, let's check and see if this works. So I come in here and I hit play, and if it's working in the upper left, you should see, let me go into full screen as a matter of fact. So when I hit jump, in the corner there, you see, I don't know if you saw that, it's just on there for a second, but you'll see the two print strings. When I jump, you'll see got it and has landed up in the upper left corner. So anyway, just some helpful information, I hope.